Welcome to I'm Your Target Demographic. This is a spoiler discussion for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. If you haven't seen it, down in the description we have a link to my non-spoiler written review over at imyourtargetdemographic.com. Check that out. Now we're going to dive into spoilers, what I thought, and stuff that we can talk about. So in general, did I like it? Yes, I liked it a lot, but I don't think it's better than the original. The original, wowed me. The original was my favorite movie of that year. It's one of my favorite MCU movies. I feel like this continued the things that went well, but it maybe tried to overreach. So here's what I mean by that. There was a lot of, here's something that worked in the first one, let's do more. Like, hey, remember when Baby Groot was dancing at the end of the first Guardians? Let's do that more. Hey, remember when Drax was oblivious and didn't get jokes and said inappropriate things? Let's do that more. And sometimes that worked, and sometimes it didn't. It felt like it was a shotgun effect. Like if we just do enough jokes, most of them are gonna land. But that means every once in a while you're gonna get a joke that's or it's poorly timed, didn't work. Same thing with the emotional moments. They tried to give everyone that moment. It's about family and, not all of that worked. Most notably, I think Nebula and Gamora, their kind of sub-story didn't work. That moment of that hug, I was like, this isn't working for me at all. Nebula continues to be probably the weakest link in the cast. I feel like she's just in a different movie than everyone else. That it's like, someone compared it to a villain in a Power Rangers episode, where it's just turned all the way up to 12, and everyone else is reasonable, and that she's just here. And I think that that's a fair case. But then there were heartfelt stories that did work. I think Starlord and his dad worked. I think Yondu, what they did with Yondu here was great, where he's kind of a two-dimensional character in the first one. Here, when you realize why he kept Quill, he kind of gets turned on by all the people that he trusted, his action sequences, awesome. So in a nutshell, I think it just did a lot and not all of it worked. So I think I would still put the first one above it. The first one is something I've watched over and over and over. And this one, I think I might hit a threshold where it's I think I'm good. Other spoiler stuff to talk about, there is a lot of nods and Easter eggs and references to things that are going to happen or the cosmic side. I had to sit down with people for half an hour after the movie and say, okay, when Sylvester Stallone showed up, here's who he was. And I'll probably do a video, but I don't have the time or prep right now, so probably next week we'll put out something who are the Guardians 3000? Because that is the team that Sylvester Stallone is kind of putting together. Who are the Watchers? What was that joke about? Who is Adam Warlock? I did not think that they were going to put Adam Warlock in here. And before you get your hopes up, James Gunn said that he will not be in Infinity War. A lot of people on my Infinity War videos are like, Adam Warlock, he's not going to show up, but he probably will be a prominent part of Guardians 3. So there's that. So I'll do videos about those things leading up. I mean, we've got a couple years now before any of those movies come out. So that's just my 2 cents. I liked it a lot, but the first one is nearly perfect. So now in the comments, I want you to share your thoughts. Were you surprised? Were you underwhelmed? What were your favorite moments? Tell me everything. Let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.